Well, what's up, social team? I have a headache, okay? So, part of this journey, for weight loss, I have to stop eating, drinking some certain things. I was a big soda person, okay? And I feel like I'm going through withdrawals from sodas right now, like for real, for real. So bear with me as I'm getting through this video because I'm just like, oh my head, okay. Then now that I have to cut back eating, I feel like I'm always hungry. It's just so much going on. So much going on with me, with my body, with my mind. Just like it's so much going on with the little Durk situation. And that's what we're gonna and make sure that's what we get into in this video is how did hearing the viral chatter about the little Durk case made my headache from not being able to drink sodas go up 10 notches. Let's talk about it.
We had Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
Y'all. So one thing for sure, like I told y'all, I still got to do the content. Durk case is one of them cases we've been following for a minute. And I just want to say, like, when the case first happened, this whole situation with the Chicago case was hyped up more from YouTube than the document actually said, right? The document that came out originally was just saying, yeah, he was mentioned in this case too, which to me painted a picture like where there's smoke, there's fire type stuff, right? As far as he has this alleged history of putting out hits per se. So this new document is basically saying, hey, we want to we need to talk about this again because obviously something ain't adding up, and judge, you got to see that because the document, and this is just a summary of it, okay? It's basically saying the government referenced unproven claims that an old federal case in Illinois involving Mr. Banks, who has never been charged in that case, even after more than 3 years. The evidence relies on a statement from an FBI informant with a criminal background, not formal charges. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Illinois has confirmed that they do not plan to indict Mr. Banks in connection with that case, and that this was reaffirmed in a recent August 5th, 2024 hearing. The defense argues that since prosecutors in Chicago have refused to charge or name Mr. Banks as a co-conspirator, that the court should not rely on these unverified and uncharged allegations to justify his continued detention in a separate case. And I'll be honest, I agree, because without the evidence saying he was linked to that case, then why is he in there? Like, just why? And I have been saying this since the beginning, like, nowhere did it actually say his name. Nowhere did it actually say it was confirmed. Now, certain parts of the text thread would make you allude, because, like, the whole thing about the person having an interview, like, out of everybody that's charged right now, only one person would have been interviewed, and that would be Durk. So we can assume it, but still, that's still not enough. Now, will this be enough to get him out of jail? I don't know. But I will say this is like sometimes we have to take in consideration when it comes to online that everything that is said in these YouTube videos is from the perspective of the person giving the information. I'll be honest. Even journalists, when they they give you a briefing from what they heard, read, or whatever. Even with me, I'm giving you my interpretation of what it said. So I feel like a lot of times we jump to conclusions based on what somebody else said. When, hey, like I said, sometimes you got to go do your own footwork, do your own research to come to your own conclusion. But with that being said, like I said, I don't know if that's going to be enough to get him out on this case, but it is a good point because I mean, you can't say, hey, I had something to do with something, but I'm not being charged with that something, and there's no proof I had something to do with it except informant. That's wow. So obviously your informant can't be that strong because where's the evidence? That's all I'm saying. But with that being said, I just wanted to touch on that. Also, let's get into YNW Melly. Let's get into YNW Melly in this video. I was gonna do a separate video, but we'll just go ahead and do it in one. Because my head is throbbing. YNW Melly. I don't know what his mama got going on. I'll be honest. His mama be kind of strange sometimes. And that's just how I feel about it. Because the document that came out from his legal team is basically saying, hey, we need this reconsidered for his bail. Because at the end of the day, we want, and you, Judge, you're saying we're going to trial in September, but it's probably going to be 2026 because we got so many things outstanding, so many emotions to go over. How is it even possible? And while we're trying to figure all this out, Melly is sitting in jail for almost 7 years. The mental impact that has on him, physical impact that has on him, on top of it's costing millions of dollars to even keep him in there. Like, we need a better solution because, this and that. Now, that is what I took from the document, okay? And shout out again to Boom, okay, Bryson Boom, because he had put the full document online on Twitter or X. And you already know, Broward County, anybody can just go pull up the video. But she had some things to say about not talking to the attorney. The attorney's not wanting to talk to her. I mean, you're a possible co-defendant. Like, I wouldn't talk to you either. Like, at this point, we don't know, is Melly telling them not to talk to her? Like, we assume, okay, that everything is on the up and up, but we can't be blind to the fact that at some point Melly wanted to offer. So we don't know. Again, the only people that Melly is talking to is, guess what? His attorneys. So we don't know what Melly has told them and why they're not talking to her. But at the same time, like, she's in a fragile situation because she's possibly a co-defendant in the future if they decide to do witness tampering, or she could be a witness. Because remember, they offer her immunity in the witness tampering situation. Yeah, we went over that in the past. She's a co-defendant on the civil case. So, I mean, at the same time, you got to be limited. You don't know what a person may end up having to do. But we're going to take a listen to Music 101's video where he talks about, he has the clip of, what the mom said. And, hey, y'all just let me know what y'all think. Like I said, I just think she just be doing a little bit too much. Matter of fact, I think she blocked her. She took her page down. Let me see. I think she took her page down. Yeah. But y'all check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to pull up on your girl, Mickey True. I'm about to take me a Tylenol and lay it down. Check it out.
So the thing is, I'm a little emotional because I just found out when all of you just found out about his trial being delayed to 2026, I guess. I've been working. So I work at night, I sleep during the day. And then I'm dealing with my own personal stuff. So literally, I haven't been on my phone for real. I just seen this now, and I've been trying to call his lawyers and get an update and see what's going on. But the thing is, his female attorney is not talking to me because I told her she dropped the ball and messed up the bond hearing. And I guess because of that, they are not communicating with me. So I don't know what's going on in his case. And Jamil still has no phone calls, and he has no communication whatsoever. And I'm sure he doesn't know that I don't know what decisions they're making and things that they're doing. And at this point, I don't know.
And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
This is the weakest, give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl, Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina. #1 blogger in South Carolina.